we going live? Yes, we are. We are going live on all three platforms. Good to have y'all back again. It is dinner time again in the Cooking with Green's kitchen. We are going to be making a couple of very simple things again tonight. Couple of very simple things tonight. Come on in. I know it's going to take a couple of seconds for you guys to get in here. So I'm just talking while you're coming in, talking while you're sharing, talking while you're getting settled down. Thank you for being here again, number one. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to us coming in and just sharing our time while we're doing our dinner. Good to see. I see people coming in. Hey, Shauna. Good to see Angela. I see Sharon. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Betty. How you doing? Howdy do to you too. Hey, Patty. I think Patty? Pretty. Oh, I'm sorry. On IG. Good to have y'all. Good to see people on YouTube already. So today is another day we're going to just throw a nice meal up together. Today we're going to have crab Alfredo. We're going to do an Alfredo sauce with crab meat, and we're going to do some cheddar bay biscuits. So I know a lot of you guys love Red Lobster's biscuits. I have a sort of my version of that recipe that's been up on our website for years. I think it might be in our cookbook. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to double check. But we're going to make that tonight. That's what we're going to have today. We're going to make this pretty quick and easy. It's a simple recipe. Again, Valentine's Day is coming. This might be a recipe that you might want to make for your boo-boo stanks. You know what I'm saying? I know some of y'all got some boo-boo stanks that y'all gonna be cooking for on V-Day, all right? So good to have you all here. Facebook's Facebooking right now, so it says 0 people are watching on Facebook. I see all of y'all commenting. I see you, Granny Bacon, and Verlanda, and Nella, and Marie. So I know there's more than 0 people on live. So welcome. Thank you for being here. We're gonna get started, guys. With our theme music, like we always do. We're going to do our cleansing breath, we're going to do our thought for the day, and then we're going to be knocking this out, all right? This meal. So thanks for hanging out here. Thanks for your patience. Let's go. You love cheddar biscuits? So come on over because I'm going to make some tonight, okay? Bam. Good to have y'all here again. Good to be here again. Productive day today. Got some stuff taken care of. But it's time to eat. So my first initial idea was to make some pasta from scratch for this Alfredo that we're making tonight. But I was like, you know what? I had to take an hour and a half to pick 3.5, actually almost 4 pounds of snow crab legs. Thank you. Welcome back. Welcome back, Jaden. About 4 pounds of snow crab legs. They ended up with like this much meat. It's like nothing. And then I'm also going to be making biscuits. So I was like, I'm going to have to make everything from scratch. So we're going to use some fettuccine noodles in the box. They work just as well. And maybe next time I do a pasta dish, we'll make pasta from scratch. So let's go ahead and get our cleansing breath going. It is our exercise that we do every time on the top of our cooking show, where we just kind of remind people that you are allowed to let go of your stress whenever you feel like it. Whenever you feel like it, all right? You're in control of how your day goes. People can influence you if you allow them to. Things can influence you if you allow them to. So the way we do that is we count to 3. We inhale some cleansing breath through our nose. We think about it like clearing and taking hold of anything negative might be in our head. And when we exhale, when we blow out, we visualize everything just leaving us, just dropping it. All right, so we're gonna do that really quick, very simple to do. You can do it on your own whenever you want to. Let's do it on the count of 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Let's inhale. Hold for a second, and let's release. Now shake it off if you have to. Make them shoulders wiggle if you have to. Just let it go. All right? So hopefully everyone is feeling better. Anita and Mom are feeling better. She had a little more of a coughing fit today, so she's laying down because she said her head was hurting her. I guess she's coughed too much, Anita. But she might pop in here. Mom is also laying down. She ate a little something, and she'll probably have some of this tonight also. So we're taking care of them, man. I mean, look, somebody got to do it. So we're going to go over to the fridge and see what the word for the day is. What happened to you wearing a microphone? We wore a microphone when we were using StreamYard, which you guys hate because you guys don't like the screen being sideways. So we can't make everyone happy. It's pretty much what we came to the conclusion of. So now we're back to 3 separate devices and no microphone, because the microphone is only going to go to 1. And we have 3 devices. If we do 1 device, sure, we could hook a microphone up, but hopefully you can hear me. If not, turn your volume up. I believe my volume's up. Let me just make sure, because it may not be, and I might be talking all fresh to you. Yeah, you know what? It wasn't. It wasn't on IG, but it is on Facebook. So see, I'm talking all fresh for no reason, y'all. So sometimes y'all got to get me right. You got to get me right, all right? So hopefully it sounds a little bit better, especially on IG. Let's go over to the fridge and see what the word for the day is so we can get started on this, all right? You can hear us? Thank you. I know some people's phones is just, it's whatever, all right? Let's come on over here, y'all. Good to have you on here. Let's flip the, hold on. Always got to take you unplugged here. Let's flip the cam around so we can see what our Pastor G.E. Frigidaire has to say to us today. Let me go and flip you guys, and flip you guys, and flip you guys. All right. Oh, nope. Flip you guys. All right. So the word for the day, if you are following along, is a very simple one. And it says, the category is never too saturated to pursue your dreams. The category, whatever you are pursuing, is never too saturated to pursue your dreams. For an example, if you believe that, oh man, everyone's selling jewelry, someone else is already baking cakes, someone else already paints and doing like a sip and paints. If you think that the category is saturated, you are wrong. If you need an example, go to your local grocery store, go down the bread aisle, go down the cereal aisle. There is an entire aisle of everyone making the same white bread, of everyone making the same wheat bread. They are all right next to themselves, to each other, and they're all flourishing. All right? So whenever you start thinking like, oh, it's too many people are doing this already. I don't want to do it because everyone's doing this. If it's your dream, pursue your dream. All right? So if you feel that, go and say amen in your spirit. I feel like some of y'all will feel that. I think since I explained that one, as they say, explained it really good to you, you might be able to grasp that one. So now that we got our little talk over for the day, let's get into the food, y'all. Let's get into the food. And I see a couple of people say amen to that one. Thank you all. You can hear me, Jaden. Thank you. Good to have y'all. Good to have y'all here. Let me see if I can find Letice and make sure she is modded on IG so she can make sure everything is cool. Boom. Boom. Again, thank you guys for your patience. As you can see, I'm here by myself and I'm answering questions and trying to take care of everything. So, If the mods answer, it's not because I wanted to ignore you, all right? So let's start getting things together, y'all. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start getting some pasta water on. We're gonna start getting some pasta on. We're gonna cook our pasta to about an al dente, which means like to the teeth or to the bite. So it's pretty much not very soft. It's still got a little bite to it. We're doing that because we're gonna add the pasta to the sauce, and it's gonna cook a little more. So what we're gonna do is get some water on to our pots. We're gonna get our pasta that's already made. Next time, I'll make pasta from scratch, okay? And then we're gonna make this simple Alfredo sauce. And we're gonna make this simple. I'm gonna show you a super quick shortcut to make these biscuits, these Cheddar Bay biscuits, all right? So let's go ahead and make this happen, Captain. So I'm gonna start adding some water here so we can start getting our water boiling, and then we're gonna start getting our Alfredo sauce together. Good to have you all here. Thank you all for being here. Thanks for spending your precious time with us. It really means a lot to us. Shout out to YouTube. I love it that our numbers are growing on YouTube. It's great to see people coming in daily to watch us on YouTube. That is awesome. I appreciate you. If for some reason I miss your comments, or I like to try to go back every once in a while and see them. If you give any gifts while you're on any of the other platforms, we will see them, and I appreciate that also. So get some water, guys, in here. We're gonna get this linguine. You can use any kind of pasta you want for this. You can even have it over rice if you want. So I'm gonna add this pan to our stove behind us here, and I'm gonna give it a nice shake of some kosher salt. Not as salty as the potatoes that I was using yesterday, because I don't want it super salty. I'm gonna turn that on. We can put the top on again. We are using our Connie Willis pots, one of our pots from our pot set that we sell. And let's start getting, I guess, our Alfredo sauce together. So very simple sauce. It is mostly cream. Sometimes you get lemon in there, garlic. It's a very simple sauce. It's like one of the first simple sauces of Alfredo. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my version of this Alfredo. And because we are using our protein that we're gonna use in here is gonna be crab, I want to add a lot of different flavors and things in there. It'd be cool to chop up some bacon, because bacon loves crab and crab loves bacon. I think they need to get married. So I'm gonna think about it in a second. I might. I know y'all talk about me when I put bacon and everything. So I'm trying to be a better guy. Mom Green is doing okay, and Lydia's doing okay. They're relaxing still. They're still recouping, y'all. They're still recouping from everything. So we're gonna start with making our sauce. I'm gonna go ahead and get one of our pans so we can get a nice little sauce together here. And we're gonna use our cooking grain stainless steel non-stick pans. I am going to mince some garlic. I know I have some roasted garlic in the jar, but I'm going to mince some garlic for this. Roasted garlic will be great in this, but we used it last night, so we're going to try to just use something different today. Another ingredient. We're going to use a little roasted garlic. Let me get a cutting board real quick so I can, just using one clove. You can add more if you want to. Let me grab some cutting boards here that you can also get on our website. I'm just going to give our garlic a little smash. Try to give it a peel. You feel like you've been gone forever, Dorothy? You probably have been. Welcome back. Welcome back. Dream through your ticket out. All right, and I'm going to give it a little slice this way, another little slice. We're going to go ahead and cut it laterally. And then we're going to give it a nice nice little chippy chop. And one little healthy clove of garlic. Garlic's really beneficial for your blood and your blood pressure and things like that. So kind of take a little, if you get a chance, take a little Google search and find out what some of these things are good for in your diet. Sometimes you can eat your way to better health. You can. I know y'all don't believe it, but you can. All right, so got that taken care of. We want to go ahead and use a whole, again, Alfredo is not a diet dish. I have to say that every time I make an Alfredo. We're going to use this whole stick of plant-based butter, at least. So we're going to get that in here. Are we going to get that in there? Are we? I'm going to get my spatula. Hold on. We're going to get that in here, guys. Little spatula here. I set it out a little earlier so it's warm. That's good. And we're going to turn on our loud induction top and start melting this butter a bit. It is in a little so you can see. There we go. So how's our day going, y'all? I know y'all, hey, Amberly, good to see you. I know you guys had a great week. We spent a bunch of it with you. So I know some of the week we were here together and spending some good time together. So we're going to go ahead and melt this plant-based butter. You can use regular butter if you want. I ain't going to judge you at all, I promise you. Oops, I'm going to get that on the outside of the pan. We're going to get a little melt down. I'm going to go ahead and add our garlic to this. And guess what you can do if you want to do? Add more garlic. If you want to. You know what? It's your kitchen. We're going to stop you moving. So, we're going to add that garlic in here. It already smells good. It already smells good. Activate your Smell-O-Vision app on your phones. Everybody that has Android phones. And get ready for the taste, because you're going to get taste division soon, too. It already smells really, really, really good already. And we're just going to melt that down a bit. We're going to have it on a very high temp. This one is reading I just knocked it down to 212. So 12 degrees. Just a little bit of cream cheese to help give some more body and a little twang to our sauce. And we're going to just melt that cream cheese also in here. Very simple Alfredo sauce. It's not a traditional way to do it, but it is a delicious way to do it. Okay, and I got a few different ways that I make Alfredo. Sometimes I will start with a little lime and onions, you know. So it's just it's really up to how I feel that day. We're gonna melt up this cream cheese and this beautiful butter and garlic, and it smells divine right now, y'all. Simple ingredients, man. Sometimes it's not about putting a lot of different things in your dish. It's just having a few great quality ingredients makes the difference. What's up, Lily Pearl? Good to see you. TJ, what's up, good sir? Good to see you, man. So we got the butter in there in case you just came in. We got a little plant-based butter in here. We got some garlic that we went and minced up. And then we have about 2 tablespoons of cream cheese. You can add more if you want. All these recipes that are on our website are just guidelines. Use them as guidelines. They're not for copying and pasting and tracing around the line. So you use them as your guide, all right? And then create. So, got this going. You want to go ahead. trying to call me from Las Vegas. I can't talk to you right now, Las Vegas. Bye. Bye, Las Vegas. So we're gonna add some milk. This is actually some plant-based. You know what? I don't even want to do that. I want to go ahead. So I'm going to add a little bit of that plant-based ripple, and then the rest I'm going to use heavy cream. But I'm going to save. Because I thought about this because I want to do heavy cream, also a little heavy cream in my biscuits. So I'm going to use about 2 cups of heavy cream. We already just used a bit of the plant-based milk, which is not going to change anything, but we want to add this heavy cream in here. It's also going to help thicken the sauce up. 2 cups. This pint is like 2 cups, like 16 ounces. 8 ounces is a cup, so 2 cups of heavy cream. And I've got it again still kind of low. We're going to add, this is 6 ounces, that's about 3/4 of a cup of Parmesan cheese. I'm only using, you guys know I usually don't use shredded in the bag cheese, all right? It has a lot of unnatural things in there. She's like, why are you using it there? Because we've got it in the house now, like wasting things. Something that you might want to do if you are not making something that you want to thicken up like this is to rinse the cheese, because it has a lot of cornstarchy kind of powdery substance on the cheese, cellulose and things like that, that'll keep the cheeses from sticking together so they stay easy flow in the bag. And anytime you can get something that's more natural, you can do that. So normally I shred my cheese. I'm being lazy. Be better than me. Don't be like me, okay? So we're going to go ahead and add this cheese that was already bought, so we're going to use it. That's what we're doing. We're going to shred that in here. But if you're doing this at home, shred your own cheese, okay? Shred your own cheese. And we're going to add to our pan our cooking greens garlic herb blend. And we're going to also add our seafood blend, spicy seafood blend, right? So those bad boys are going to go in there. Got about a teaspoon of each. Boom. And we really already have, this is an Alfredo sauce. It's a lot easier than you think it is. A lot of y'all wait to go to Red Lobster and Olive Garden and places like that just to get this one. You can make this at home in a few minutes. So what we're going to do is let this cook for a little bit. Let them cook. Let them cook. I learned so many things from the youngsters. I was like, ooh, I know a new thing. Let them cook. Sometimes I crack myself up, y'all. Sometimes I crack myself up. And we got a nice little sauce here starting to cook. I'm going to let it cook at this lower temp for maybe about 10 minutes at this very low. It's going to thicken up a bit. It's going to, all the flavors are going to kind of combine. We already got a nice sauce. Literally, I can start serving right now. I already have my pasta. That's good. That's good. Turn it down a bit. I just wanted to keep cooking for a bit. A really good cheesy sauce. Y'all see how fast that came together? You don't have to grab those cans and jars of Alfredo. Make this so you know what you're putting in it, okay? So I got that down to about 140 or very low. Check my water back here, which is boiling rapidly. We're gonna open up some fettuccine noodles. Again, I didn't make noodles. I got lazy today. I was like, I'm gonna make them biscuits tonight. I'm gonna also make pasta. Pasta is another very simple thing to do. Once you make it a few times, you're gonna be like, man, I just make fresh pasta every time I get a chance. This ain't one of them chances. We're gonna add our pasta in here. Boom. Let that boil al dente, maybe about 8 minutes. Look at that sauce, y'all. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And y'all worried about jarred Alfredo sauce. How dare you? Cool. So, let that do its thing. We have our oven at 425. Why? Because we're going to bake some really quick, simple, easy cheddar bay biscuits. Recipes, again, on the website. So I got y'all covered. So, I'm going to let this, hold on, let me give it a little spin real quick. I'm going to put about, I'll put like 9 minutes on this. I know my girls don't like al dente, even though that's the way you should have this done. They like it a little softer than noodles. There's so many particulars, I'm telling you. So, that our sauce pretty much done. Let's start. I'm going to move this just away a little bit while it's still cooking. And I'm going to put a top. Matter of fact, I'm cutting it off right now. I'm always warming it back up. Stopping it for a second. Let's start getting these simple biscuits together. And I'll show you how we can do that. I'm going to use a little shortcut here by using some Biscuit ready-made mix. And a lot of you guys sometimes have this in your house. If not, you know where to get it. You can make your own. You can just use some bread flour and some baking soda and some baking powder and a little bit of salt and do the same thing that's in here. Okay? But we're shortcutting today. We're going to show you a simple way to do it. So I'm going to get about 2 cups of this. Grab my measuring cup here. 2 cups. Let's get a bowl. How about it was not ready? I'm going to get 2 cups of this Biscuit mix here, guys. You don't need like 9 dozen biscuits. Bet you can hear me a little better now. We're going to get about approximately 2 cups. We got boom, 1. And, ooh, hey, calm down. And somewhere around here. 2 cups of Biscuit mix. Boom. Save it for the next time you need to make pancakes for your kids or whatever. I'm going to throw this back over here. And little do you know, guys, we're like close to almost done with this. Because, you know, the crab meat is already cooked. You know that. Crab comes already cooked off the boat. All you're doing is kind of heating it up. All right, so got that going in there. Just nothing else is in there right now. I'm gonna go ahead and melt a little plant-based butter again. So we're gonna melt this. Throw it in something I can melt it in. About 4 tablespoons of butter. I'll get it in the mic for a sec. Keep adding more time on here. That's what I was trying to do. I think I added an extra minute on the time of the pasta, so I'll just have to remember that. I'll get a little melt on this. Just till it's melted, which is about here. Boom. We got some melted butter here, guys, about 4 tablespoons. We're gonna go ahead Throw that in here. I'm gonna grab about 3/4 of a cup of milk, or dairy-free milk, or heavy cream, whichever you feel like doing. Boom, boom, boom. Throw that in the 2 cups of biscuit mix. I'm going to get, well, I went to go grab some cheddar because I thought I had some in the house and I didn't. And I had to decide at the grocery store whether I was going to spend an extra for the shredded already cheddar, or I was going to buy the slices and slice them myself. So guess what I figured out? I'm going to slice it myself. So we got some cheddar cheese because it was like $2 cheaper. This is what you do when you're frugal, y'all. So we're gonna take some sliced cheese, and what we're gonna do is slice it. Anybody got to slice it for me? I can slice it myself. Of course, if you buy a whole block, you can just shave. You can just shave some off. Shred. I guess shred is the word I'm looking for. Unless you're using like a razor, and you can shave it. All right. And this is about 5 slices of cheese, about 3/4 of a cup, 1/2 cup to 3/4 of a cup of cheese, because you know some of the best part of these biscuits that you get at Red Lobster is the cheese and the garlic. So we got a nice little uniformly shredded cheese that we're going to also throw in our biscuit mix. Here we are. We want them super cheesy. You can put less if you want, but I know what I like, okay? We're going to get that in there. And guess what else we're going to put in here? One second. We're going to get a little of these chives to give you that light, oniony. It's kind of hard. Chive is their own. It's onion. It's good. So we're going to get a little chopped chives, y'all. So we're going to chop some chives up here. We're going to add some color to our biscuits and a lot of flavor. I'm going to do probably, I'm trying to think right now. I will do half of these chives in the biscuits, and the other half we're going to have on top of them. So we're going to throw these in here. And now I'm going to go ahead and give it a mix. All right? All right, this is done. Let's turn this off. Boom. Stop that from cooking in a second. I'm just going to let it go for another few seconds because I'm dealing with my ladies. So we're just going to mix all this together. Doesn't have to be perfect. You can do it with your hand if you're one of those kind of people. I'm just going to get a nice little rough mix. And I made mine super cheesy. You don't have to do this. We're going to make a couple of biscuits. What's going to be in here is flavor. And you know what? I did forget flavor. We're gonna do the flavor on that. We're gonna do the flavor on the outside. We're gonna give them a brush on the outside. We do have a lot of flavor in here. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. So there's our biscuit mix. It's gonna be a tacky. Let me just move these out of the way for a second. Lita sounds like she needs some more medicine. Move these out of the way for a sec. And I'm going to get my baking sheet. We're going to pull out. Guess we're going to pull out old trusty from last night. I'll pull out old trusty from last night. And I'm going to get some parchment paper. Good old trusty from last night. Didn't let us down. A little parchment. something like that. And these biscuits are only going to take about 8 to 10 minutes to cook. So we're going to be cooking them all at 4. Oh my gosh, why did my mom must have came here and turned this off. So now I gotta wait for my oven to go back to 425, y'all. Had it on earlier, about 40 minutes ago, because I didn't want to forget to do it. Somebody came in and helped me, so it's off. So that's why it was also the light was on, because I turned the light on and the. All right, we can still set this up, but we got time. So let's go ahead and get a little baker's right here, cooking right here. Throw that on there. And then we're going to make a few biscuits. And you can make them as big as you want or as small as you want. I'm going to probably do them like medium size. Let's just get a little spoon to do this. I'm going to slide this up a bit. I'm going to turn my heat back on and low on my sauce. I'm gonna get, I'm gonna use my hands. I'm gonna get a nice little size like that. I'm gonna spread. Now I'm gonna see what it looks like. Okay. That's where I turn that off. I gotta get my pasta out. It's been in there too. All right. Here we get our biscuits. They're gonna spread a bit. Don't have to make them perfect, but they are going to spread out. Just get a nice little ball and let them do their thing. A lot of flavor gonna be in these. A lot of cheese. A lot of oniony goodness from the chives. I think we got a good size, 6 good size biscuits out of here. There we go. And that's all you need to make them look like. Boom. Our biscuits are ready to bisque. The only problem with that is our stove's not ready to stove yet. So let's go ahead and pour these out and get our pasta in our sauce. All right. Now, in a perfect world, these would be in and cooling for a sec. Because again, they're only going to take 8 to 10 minutes. So it's going to take probably 8 minutes for me to get my oven to 4. Okay. We got our pasta out here. Set this aside for a sec. Pull this off. Check our sauce, still nice and cheesy and creamy. I'm going to add our pasta to it. I'm just going to toss it in here. I'm going to take some of this out because my mom said she wanted just Alfredo sauce with no meat. I was going to do her a chicken version of this, and she said she didn't eat meat. So I'm going to set a serving of this aside for Mom Green, just so she has some Alfredo sauce. If she even feels like eating it. Sometimes she's like, oh yeah, I want some, and it's like, I couldn't eat it. Depends on how, her stomach's feeling. So we want to give it a nice little toss in here. Got some good Alfredo sauce here. It's cooking a little more because the sauce is hot and also the pasta's hot. So So I'm gonna get a little plate so I can get some of this out. And if she wishes to eat it, she has it. If not, she ain't gonna deal with it. I feel like I'm gonna give her a little bit because I feel like she's not gonna eat a lot. I feel like I'm gonna give her a small amount. Let me just drop that bit here. I feel like if she wants more, she will ask for some more. She's not going to. I know my mom. Got a little bit of that sauce on here. We're gonna hit it with a teeny bit of grated cheese. Although we didn't grate any for the entire recipe. Y'all, my stove is only at 290. See, this is why I did this earlier, turned them on earlier. It was like, okay, you got there thinking ahead. You got the oven all preheated and everything. Just to turn around and see that it's not. All right, so we're gonna get a little Parmesan on here, just a little bit here. And I'm gonna give it a pinch of dry parsley, because that's all we have is dry parsley. A little bit. And I'm gonna hit that up with a little roasted garlic or olive oil from Emblem Olive Oil, which is a local olive oil company here. Come on. Wait a minute, somebody put this thing back empty. How you going? It literally is an empty bottle. Okay, let me throw this away, okay, because there ain't nothing in this one. What kind of trickiness is that? I'm gonna give her smoky mesquite. I'll give her a little herbs de Provence oil, which is just some Italian herbs. That's all that is. And a little flour, floral. So boom, boom, boom. Mom's got a very simple serving of linguine, fettuccine Alfredo. I'm gonna let's see if she wants this first before I take one of these, and then we can go ahead and finish everything else. Come on, oven, 350. It's getting there, y'all. I'll bring you a biscuit once they get done. All right, so plenty of that. Let me do a little plating for Nita. So I didn't even say anything about the crab. So crab, we had about 3.8 pounds of snow crab, guys. 3.8. It was in 2 big bags like this. I literally took all the crab and picked all the meat out. This is all we got. When y'all be buying them 2 pounds of crab meat, this is almost 4. It's all the weight is the shell. All the weight is the shell. So this is 3.8 pounds of snow crab. The amount of meat it gave me. And I'm pretty good at picking through crabs. I'm from the Chesapeake Bay area. I grew up most of my young life here. So this don't give you a lot. It just don't give you a lot. And I want to put that in there, but I want to make sure my mom doesn't want any more yet. You know what I'll do? I'm gonna give it a little warm up in the mic, because again, this is cooked already, and then we'll serve it atop. All right. Let me get a bowl that I can warm this crab up a little bit, because I don't want it chilled on top of this hot pasta. So I'm just gonna pull that out. Oh, and a couple of pieces fell in my mouth. Uh-oh. Good. I'm gonna give it like 30
seconds, I guess. Huh?
Just so it's not chilled, you know? Come on. 418. I'm putting it in. That's close enough. So biscuits are going in, again, 8 to 10 minutes tops. That's all you're going to really need at a 425 degree oven.
Let's throw these bad ones in. Let's tell my timer that I need.
Ooh, sorry about that. Tell my timer I need 10. I'm gonna say 10 minutes just to make sure. By the time I have this plated well, we should be eating a full meal, guys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a plate or a bowl, mix some of that pasta in there with the crab, and then I'm gonna lump some on top also, okay? So let me get a little rectangular bowl, put some pasta in, some crab. So we're gonna get a little pasta, move our pasta around, because it's like, okay, you just want me to hold still here. Okay, I got you. Matter of fact, I might even do that. I might just do what I said at first, just serve at the top. It'll be plenty. Mix it all up together and be good to go. So. Boom. Let's get some crab meat here. I'm gonna serve a lot of crab meat because we got a lot of it on top of this. Cool. We're gonna hit it up with a little of the olive oil again. She sounds terrible. Babe, you need something to drink? Huh? Little cheese, guys. We want to add a little parsley. You could use the chives if you want, but a little bit of chives, parsley, excuse me. And boom, that's what we got here. I don't know if you guys can see that good on Facebook, on YouTube. Boom. Come on, biscuits. Come on. Sit this. Actually, I'm gonna eat this and then make Nita's after that. That way, she can have a fresh plate. So, let's get into this and see how it tastes while we're waiting on the biscuits. Father, thank you for this food that we made very easily. May it nourish our body. In Jesus' name, amen. Here we go. Going in for the pasta and the sauce and the crab. Getting a little bit of everything and a little bit of cheese. Because why not? It's already cheesy sauce. So. Simple quality ingredients, man. I already know she's gonna be like, ooh, the pasta's al dente. They like their pasta mushy. I don't understand that. Like if she was making pasta, she would still be boiling that pasta right now. Very rich. Super rich. You got sweetness of the crab. We can add a little bit more there. Okay, cool. I mean, y'all don't tell me what to do. Y'all are the boss. I'm gonna add a little more crab, because why not? And this is like a 5-star meal. Again, Valentine's Day is coming. Maybe this is something you want to do for your boo-boo, you know? Come on here. You're starting to spread out a little bit. 5 minutes, we're gonna have some nice hot biscuits. So, while biscuits are biscuiting, let me set this aside for a second, even though I'm gonna keep eating. We're gonna grab about 2 tablespoons of our plant-based butter. We're gonna chop up some of these chives again. So we get that nice oniony flavor in here. How'd I get so many bowls? Oh yeah, that one I didn't even need. I just pulled it out. Some chives chopped up here, guys. We'll throw those in there. We're gonna get a little bit of go-to blend, our cooking with greens go-to blend, and some of our seafood blend. Okay, throw that in here with the butter, and we're gonna give the microwave its chance to kind of melt that down for a few seconds. So countdown is 4 minutes on the biscuits. 4 minutes, okay? Oop, I just added another half an hour to the time. Half a minute. Let's go ahead and cook. There we go. Forever adding time. So y'all don't even understand. My wife's just gonna eat this whole bowl of crab tonight. So we want to melt it down a bit. And we're gonna brush this atop the nicely hot, pulled out of the oven biscuits. And then I'm gonna hit it off with a little shaved parm on top, all right? So now we're gonna have a great, easy, quick cheddar bay biscuit recipe. Super simple because we use Biscuit. 3 minutes. Let me take a look at it. Oh yeah. Man, they're gonna be so and cheesy and calm down, Derek. You still got food to eat. That's right. Still got food to eat. Put this atop here. So we have a lot of Alfredo sauce left for some. That crab. You can add shrimp in here, chicken, of course. Well, you can Alfredo anything, really. Steak, if you want to. Just also so rich. 2 minutes. Because I added 30 seconds to it. They're pretty much done. I just want to make sure they get a little cover on top. Because remember I said 8 to 10 minutes. So it's about 8 minutes now. Oh, so good. Wish you guys could have some of this. All right, let's get my little silicone brush. I use my silicone brush. So we can get these bad boys brushed up nice. Let me move this out of the way. Boom, boom. Start throwing some of this stuff into the dishwasher. Because why do dishes when the dishwasher can do it? That's what I always say. That's like my motto. I mean, a lot of times I just wash my own dishes, but dishwasher is there for a reason. Okay, I'm thinking I'm about to take these out now, guys, and then you're gonna see how beautifully cooked they are, how super simple they were. They're going to be erratic. If you're one of those perfectionists and you need a food shaper so they all a certain shape, go and do that if you want. But you know, biscuits are usually ugly. Okay, but it's not going to be any different. Well, we're going to grab these bad boys out. Ooh, looking right. You're looking right. Man, look at that. Do you see all the cheesy parts? Do you see all the cheesy parts in this? Oh my gosh. Do you see this? Do you see this? Somebody come look at this. Somebody come look at this. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get, while they're nice and hot, and get our little butter, chive, seasoning mixture on top of that, so we get all those flavors in there. Again, we're using like our go-to blend, which is garlicky and oniony. Oh my gracious. People are not going to even understand. They're going to be like, oh my God, those biscuits are so good. Oh my God, any more biscuits? We got any more biscuits? And just because I'm being a little extra, we're going a little shaved parm, just a teeny bit, just for a little bite, like barely enough. They're gonna barely even know that it's in there. It already has cheddar in here. Just a little bit, just to top it all. Come look at these. I gotta show these to you guys. I'm gonna have to let you come over here and zoom in and see it. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna make this plate real quick, and then we're gonna have a thing. Come over here and look at it real quick. Come on. Let me show you guys first today. Boom. There we go. You see that? And I need to turn you guys, because I gotta do everything one at a time. I'm sorry. Turn you around. Boom. They're like, why we gotta look up your nose? Look at that. Oh Jesus. Do you see him, y'all? Do you see him? Hold on, let me turn you back around too. Now, see, when things are good, you gotta whisper sometimes. You just gotta whisper to yourself, like, oh, look at this, y'all. Look at it. Let me bring you over here. Come on. Come on, look at this. Man, look, shoot. Look at here. Okay. Let me get Nita a plate real quick. Let them cool a sec so I can grab one of them on while they're nice and hot. Let's get she's not gonna eat a lot of pasta. I already know. I'm gonna get a little teeny bit more. A little bit more. She can always not eat it. There we go. Alright. Let's give her a googob of crab meat. Who don't want to googob a crab meat when they get crab meat? I'm talking a googob too. Boom. There we go. We're going to give her a bit of the oil. See if I still got some of this herb de Provence. I don't think it's too much of this left either. Look at it. This thing is almost upside down. Oh my gosh. Well, she's going to get regular extra virgin olive oil, which is okay. We're going to get her a bit of parsley, a little bit of the parm that I put away. A little bit of that parm. You can have a little more cheese, why not? cool. And then I'm gonna put her biscuit right aside. You're a nice looking one. Oh, they ready to fall apart. Oh man, look, they're ready to fall apart, y'all. Oh, wait a minute, let me just put hers right here. Boom, okay. So she got a nice plate of crab parm. Let me go into one so y'all can see how it is. Come here, biscuit. You flaky? Ooh, you flaky? Look at this, look at this. Somebody come look at this. Come look at this. Oh my gracious, cheesy and do you even see that? Do you even see that? It's so light, man. Delicious. All right. Let me give her food. Right back. I need a fork back. And I get mom a biscuit too. Oh man, that's good. Cheesy. Delicious. So, good biscuits. So thank you all for being here. Thank you all for hanging out. Delicious food. I need something to drink. That biscuit is biscuit. It's coating inside onto my mouth. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this recipe. Super simple, cool recipe for Valentine's Day or just a regular dinner day. The recipe is on our website, both of them. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging around. If I missed any stars or anything, I appreciate you for those. Any comments that I missed, charge it to my heart. Love you guys, man. And we will see you again tomorrow. Have a great night. Thanks for spending your sweet and precious time with us. And we love you. All right? From our heart to your plate, mañana. Peace. Let me show my mom gets a biscuit.